Hi there and welcome to TabPark. I'm Drew Laughlin. I am the creator of this wonderful extension that you now have in your browser. So what I wanted to do is go through a few things of how to use it, so you can kind of see what's going on. Now, as you can see, I already have some workspaces created, and all you do is to create one is click that button and you can create a workspace. You can choose different icons that you want and all the sort of stuff. Okay, now we're going to work out of the demo one, and in order to start creating groups, you can either just go right here and create a group, or what's even easier is when you see that little arrow there, when you scroll over here, you will see all of your tabs. So all of your tabs are up here. But this is where you go and you grab them and it'll start a new group, and you just type the new group, whatever that is. I don't know. Google stuff. I don't know. But anyway, so, and then in here you can do many different things. And I'll just grab a couple more and just put them in here so I can show you a few more things. So one, if you have like a main topic and then you wanted to, like, let's say you had multiple Gmail accounts, you could, create a topic under Google there, and then you can drag your different Gmail accounts here. Let's just pretend this is one of them, even though it's not, but we're pretending. Whoops. And then, so then you go down here and you can see it highlights right there. You can see it behind it, and then it locks it in underneath there. Okay. And then a few different things here. You can, of course, delete it all. You can edit the name and the icons. You can change the workspace if you'd like. You can open all of them in a new window or open all of them in the current window, which is kind of cool. And then, actually, we can just show you how to do that. And you can see how they all open up, which is sweet. And then you can also drag and drop and start new groups, or if you wanted to move just the single one to a different group or a different workspace, you can do that. And of course, you can change the title, things like that. And couple things here in the settings. You can go from a dark theme to a light theme. I prefer the dark theme, but it's easier on the eyes for me. And then you can also export all of your data. So if you get everything, after you compile a bunch of different tabs all together, it's smart to export the data. And then if anything happens to your computer or whatever, you can just import it all back in there and you're totally good to go. And this is good for Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge browsers, but they sync up for all of them. So when you have your TabPark extension loaded on any browser that is Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome, and you're logged in, they will all sync up. So even when you change them and all that stuff. So, and then you can just bounce around to the different workspaces. I'm not going to do that just because I have some private stuff on there that's actually none of your business. So, but anyway, so that's it. I think there's probably more features that I'm not even thinking about right now. But as you can see, it's just a great way to kind of organize things. A pro tip that I use this a lot with is, when you're working like on a project, for example, and you have a lot of different tabs open, and then you can save all tabs, and then you can like name them a certain thing, like you can name them your project. And so then if you want to close out your browser and then restart it, then what that'll allow you to do, to clear some cache and just some resource space, then you can if you're working on a different project or whatever, you can start on that. Or if you ever need to come back to that project, then you just open them all and you're good to go. So I hope you find this useful. If you do, please leave a nice review. That would be wonderful. And I think that's it. If you have any questions, you can always contact us. Our support information is in the app extension area, and you should be good to go. So thank you so much. I appreciate it, and have a wonderful time using TabPark.